The supplies you will need to make these projects are a hot glue gun, wet glue, a scoreboard, scissors, bone folder, embellishments. I recommend 2 3D embellishments and 2 flat embellishments, 2 phrases, 2 flag banners, 2 pieces of paper that measure 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 to make our envelopes, 2 pieces of cardstock that measure 3 by 6 to make our mini cards, 2 coordinating cardstocks that measure 2 by 4 to make our tags. I'm also going to use a tag punch. This is a Stampin' Up punch, and it's one of their new punches. And we're also going to use today the envelope punch maker. Let's start by creating our tags. So we have 2 pieces of paper or cardstock that measure 2 by 4. The way these punches work, you slide it all the way in and you punch. Now we're going to embellish. We're going to use our banner embellishments. If you haven't watched my videos on how to create this, I recommend going back to my library to see them. I'm trying to create a playlist of how to create your own embellishments so you can build your stash. All of these materials I had already previously created. So when I'm ready to craft, I just go to my stash and find coordinating embellishments. So all I'm doing is gluing the banner embellishment to my tag, and now I'm going to glue my 3D embellishment on top of the tag. What makes it 3D is that the wings are open, right? I'm going to use hot glue for this. So I'm going to put a blob right there and add that right to that. You're going to use your phrases to attach. And same, this is also on one of my videos on how to create these. And your first tag is done. All you need to add now is your ribbon. The next tag, same. Notice this one I punched a heart. Love that, it pops through. All of these supplies were made using scraps. You bring that up a little bit. Use hot glue. And then my banner. And then my phrase. Now I wanted to show you an example of creating these tags, one with the phrase on top of the gold, like a layer underneath, and one without, just to show you the difference, but they still look very pretty with and without. Okay, so our tags are ready. Now let's move on to making our mini cards. For the mini cards, you're going to need your scoreboard, bone folder, and 2 pieces of cardstock that measure 3 by 6 inches. You're going to score at 3. Just like that. Fold. Use your bone folder for a nice crease. And now to embellish. I decided to add a piece of design paper to my cards before I layer them with my embellishments. Because this paper is a really thin paper, I decided to bring some of my snail adhesive. And adding that across just like that. And my coordinating embellishment. Now these designer papers, the measurements are 1.5 by 3. Just like that. Now we're going to make our envelopes. For the envelopes, we're going to use our envelope punch board. To make our envelopes, we're going to use 2 pieces of paper that measure 5.25 by 5.25. If you haven't watched videos of how to use this board, I recommend you go through YouTube and search for it. It's an awesome board. There's a million videos out there of how to use this board. Quickly, how to read it. You look for your card size and it tells you what size paper you need and where to score to create your envelopes. So these are our measurements. It's a 3x3 card. I need a piece of paper, 5.25 by 5.25, and I'm going to do my first score at 258. So this board does bring its own bone folder, so I'm going to place it at the 258 mark. You punched and then you score. For my next score, I'm going to line up that scored line with the tip, punch and score, and repeat. Line up your score, punch, and score. This is what it looks like. So now we're going to fold our score lines. And add adhesive. Add glue here and here, and then bring this up to seal. Bring the other one in. Here are cards. Our coordinating tags. And if you want, after you place your cards in your envelopes, just like that, you can add adhesive here, or you can punch out another butterfly and just attach that right there. Ain't that cute? Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.